All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to go deep into the 16 Jungian archetypes like you've never seen before. We're diving into cognitive functions, deep psychology, and, oh yes, the shocking, bone-crushing truths about these personalities. Did you know that your brain's hardwired to have a specific set of cognitive functions that shape everything you do, including how you interact with the world around you? You're going to want to stay till the end of this video because I'll also tell you which career paths will make you least miserable based on your archetype. Spoiler, it's not as glamorous as you think. But first, let's break down the cognitive functions that control your life in all their dysfunctional glory. First up, ISFJ, the protector. Known for being the overbearing, somewhat neurotic caretaker who remembers everything. Seriously, this type could remember the last time you sneezed at a dinner party in 2005. Your cognitive functions are all about trying to please others and ensuring no one is left out, ever. But hey, at least you're reliable, right? Famous ISFJs? Oh, just Beyoncé. No big deal. So in relationships, you're like the perfect spouse. Kind, attentive, but maybe just a bit too controlling when it comes to the smallest details.
Pinch of basil. Ow! Damn! Mother! Oh, God! Gonna blow! Oh, wait! Easy. Oh, damn. Calm down. Oh, come on. Hey. Oh my God, it's clotted. Oh, God. This holiday smells like burnt rubber. God, it's hot in here.
Next, we have ISFP, the quintessential artist. Very in touch with your feelings, also a bit too in touch with them. If you ask anyone who's ever tried to have a conversation with you during a creative block, your cognitive functions make you a spontaneous, free spirit, but you might also be the type to suddenly ghost someone just because you got distracted by a tree on a walk. Famous ISFPs, Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, they both had major artistic visions and, let's just say, also had complicated lives. In relationships, you're deep, passionate, and a little unpredictable. One minute you're in love, the next you're in a new country starting a spiritual journey. ESFJs, the caregivers, always worried about everyone's feelings, always knowing exactly what you need, even before you do. You probably make a killer casserole at 3 a.m. for someone who's sick with a cold. In relationships, you're like a human-sized blanket, warm, but sometimes a bit too suffocating. ESFJ celebrities? Oh, Taylor Swift, just casually writing entire albums about your exes. You're great at maintaining relationships until it's time to let go. Then, not so much. ISTPs, the virtuosos. You're the kind of person who takes apart a toaster just to see how it works, and then somehow turns it into a drone. Cool under pressure, emotionally unavailable, and probably carrying a multi-tool for no reason. In relationships, you're great until someone asks how you feel, then it's escape room mode activated. Famous ISTPs like Clint Eastwood, Bear Grylls. Best career for ISTPs. Anything that lets you fix, break, rebuild, or explode something. Mechanic, stunt double, bomb squad technician, or basically any job where HR doesn't hover too much. The ISTJ, the inspector, the human spreadsheet. Every detail is important. You might remind your friends about deadlines, and you definitely judge people who are late. Your cognitive functions keep you grounded in tradition, but also make you come off like a walking Wikipedia article. Romance? More like how to stick to the schedule. Famous ISTJs, Warren Buffett. ESTJs, the executives. The bossy ones who think they run the world. And let's be real, in their minds they do. Trolling or too rigid, but that's just because you're trying to make sure everyone follows your meticulously crafted plan. Romance with you? Well, good luck if you're not on the same productivity level. Famous ESTJs, Judge Judy, Margaret Thatcher. ESFPs, the entertainers. You are the life of the party until the party's over and you want to leave for a new one. You're charismatic, dramatic, and possibly addicted to adrenaline. In relationships, you're like a roller coaster. 1 minute you're on top, the next, you've completely forgotten about the ride you were just on. Famous ESFPs, Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry. ESTPs, the dynamos. You're aggressive, action-oriented, and you live for the thrill of the chase. You also might get bored faster than anyone else, so relationships can be a bit spontaneous. 1 minute, you're texting someone, and the next, you're skydiving with a stranger just for the thrill. Not even kidding. ESTP, am I right? Famous ESTPs, Donald Trump, Ernest Hemingway. INFPs, the mediators. I'll be honest, you're emotional, passionate, and, let's just say, not good at keeping track of time. Deeply in touch with your ideals, but a bit too much sometimes. You're the type to get lost in your own daydreams and then ask yourself why the world doesn't revolve around your personal journey. Famous INFPs, J.R.R. Tolkien, Audrey Hepburn. ENFPs, the campaigners. Super charming, emotionally charged, and slightly manipulative. You have the ability to convince people that they're the most important person in the room, even though you're probably planning your escape as soon as you've extracted all the emotional energy you need. Relationships? Yeah, you might lose interest after a few months. Famous ENFPs, Robin Williams, Will Smith. INTJ, the architect. You've got the brain power of an evil genius and the social skills of a rock. Best career? Scientist or strategist. You'll spend your days coming up with brilliant ideas and your nights wondering why no one understands your genius. INTP, the thinker. You live in your head so much, you occasionally forget how to talk to people. Best career? Inventor or theoretical physicist. You'll never be rich, but you'll definitely make people think you're onto something, even if you can't explain it properly. ENFJ, the protagonist. You love helping others, especially when you can be the hero in their story. Best career? Life coach or nonprofit leader. You'll make a difference as long as you get credit for it. ENTJ, the commander. You're born to take charge. You can't help it. Best career, chief executive officer or military leader. You'll get to tell everyone what to do, and they'll have to listen because, you're the boss. And if they don't like it, they can find another job. ENTP, the debater. You love being right, but even more, you love convincing people you're right. Best career, lawyer or stand-up comedian. You'll spend your days outsmarting people, and your nights wondering why no one appreciates your genius humor.
When it comes time to licking wounds, there's no place like home. And I share that home with someone you've met, the old blind lady from the laundromat, Al.
God, I miss cocaine.
Her. Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls. She's like Robin to my Batman, except she's old and black and blind. And I think she's in love with me.
Wait, pretty sure Robin loves Batman too.
INFJ, the advocate. You care so much about saving the world, you might as well be its self-appointed messiah. Best career? Therapist or social worker. You'll fix everyone's life while ignoring your own and silently judging them for not being as enlightened as you. So, there you have it, folks. Now that you know the best careers for your personality type, go ahead and take that next step in life. Or just continue binge-watching Netflix. I mean, who am I to judge? The 16 Jungian archetypes explained with just enough sarcasm to keep you entertained. If you want to know more about the best career options for each archetype, well, you're just going to have to hit that like button and subscribe, because clearly your personality type needs to understand what it should be doing with its life. See you next time.